Hello everyone, welcome to another higurashi video. It's on the new show, not covering the old one because the new episode just came out earlier today. So I have a little bit of thoughts on this episode. It's first I'm going to do a little bit of a voiceover on some of the scenes, and then afterwards I'm going to share my thoughts. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both mixed in between, but for now I'm just going to present the show. Also, sorry for the bad quality mic, and there might be some echoing on the scenes. That's fine though, because if you want to watch the show yourself, I have recommended that you do so in a video before this, and there are plenty of places which you can find the show. Don't rely on this botched recording in order to watch the TV show. As for now, I am going to go to the scene at which I want to do first. Alright, reaction begin. That motherfucker.
Hojo-san.
Oh shit. So this is dumb on multiple levels. Okay? Why? What is with this? Why is Satoko creepily watching Rika? This is dumb. I mean, granted, earlier in the episode, she had said, I forget what she said. Oh, it's right here.
さとこも一緒にせっかくでございますが、私堅苦しいのはごめんですわ。さとこ、リカさんが良ければディベートにも参加していただきたいですわ。やっと夢が叶ったんですもの。リカのお好きになさいませ。それに、こんな華やかな世界、きっとすぐに飽きてしまいますわ。
Okay, that exchange, there is nothing wrong with that exchange, right? That's a perfectly fine one. You know, Rika just wants to live out her dream. Even Satoko says this herself. She's living her dream.
Rikaのお好きになさいませ。
I should let her do as she pleases. Granted, the next line isn't obviously
こんな華
this.
やかな世界、きっとすぐに飽きてしまいますわ。
This is what Satoko really means. This, I'm sure she'll tire of this world. Not quite. Unless we get something to confirm that she's tired of this world in the next episode, I don't think Rika's gonna tire of it. Because this exchange, she's all like, this is my definition of fate. If I can get the subtitle. Yeah. She says this, and it's like, it's perfect. She gets to use her 100 words of wisdom, or 100 words. 100 years of wisdom to her advantage and form good connections and be like the model student and whatever, and that's all fine and dandy. What I have a problem with is this. What the fuck, Satoko? I thought you said that you were just gonna let her live out her dream. This is directly after she said that she was fine with it. At least I'm pretty sure it was shortly after. If that's the case, you have to wonder what happened in between that first exchange where Rika asked her to come along. She asked twice in the same thing, and this expression. What is this supposed to convey? Disgust? Apathy? Not apathy. Maybe disgust. Maybe jealousy? I don't know if it's disgust or jealousy because she just said that she's fine with Rika living out her dream. I mean, granted, she's hopeful of her being tired of this, but why doesn't Satoko at least try to adapt? At this point, we don't know that she's struggling with her studies. I mean, we know that she's tiring of them, but we don't know that she's directly struggling per se. So, what's with this expression? I don't like it. This scene.
明日から放課後は補習授業を受けてもらいます。
Bitch! Okay. I'm gonna give. There's probably a better expression. Yeah, this one. Where it properly expresses itself. This is the bitch face. She's whining about studying so hard and how she needs to do it more. And I just have to say, why the fuck you whining? She was studying for 2.5 years. She should already know the material. And even if she doesn't, what's the problem with studying? Oh, she hates studying. But it's not that big a deal. I mean, this is a prestigious high school. I mean, college is harder than this. In college, you got to do a lot more studying than whatever would be at a quote-unquote prestigious high school, I'm pretty sure. And if she could handle 2.5 years of studying beforehand, she should be able to handle this. Now, granted, there's a counterpoint where you could say, well, she could only handle the studying before because she was studying with Rika. This might be true, but surely she would have had to pick up some skills on her own. She wasn't studying only because Rika was studying and Rika was a rival. She wanted to experience the dream with Rika, you know, the one where they go to high school, leave Hinamizawa, all that good stuff. Disappointing. Satoko is a disappointment. You know what they say about Hojos. Oh, this scene. Yes, I gotta voice over this.
Satoko? なんでございますの? もし
You're failing. Let me
勉
help
強
you
の
out.
ことで何か悩んでいるんだったら私が
What is this? What is this? What is with these ladies? Why does Satoko feel pressured by a bunch of females surrounding Rika? What is this? I don't know what this is all about.
見くびられたものですわね。私もリカと一緒で放課後は何かと忙しいんですのよ。ごめん遊ばせ。下品な笑い方ですわね。あのような品性の持ち主がこの学園の生徒だなんて。
さあ、私たちもサロンへ参りましょう。
Wait, okay, now I'll pause. What was that? That was dumb. That's what it was. So, I've been saying a lot of remember this later. There's one more scene after this where I want you to remember it later, and then I'll voice over the final scene. But this is extremely dumb. So not only has Rika reached out to Satoko twice, in the former scene, but she reaches out here for her studies. Rika's just trying to be a good friend. She invited Satoko to come along here. I'm not going to voice it over in this video, but Rika, when she's asking, she doesn't even ask Satoko if she wants to come to the academy. She wants Satoko to come. She's not exactly asking her to come. There's a complete distinction in those two, and I think it will come up when Satoko is splitting Rika in two, which I absolutely will not forgive if these are Satoko's motives. She is a evil piece of shit if she is splitting Rika in two, ripping her intestines out, and killing all her friends because she's failing school. That is not right. But I'm going to let the rest of the things play out. So basically, TLDR here is she's failing, so she has to go to study hall. All of these ladies here are also failing. They look upset because Satoko needs a sad backstory. Alright, here.
この学園はね、何よりも名誉を重んじるの。だから出来損ないの生徒に卒業の栄誉なんて与えない。かといって、由緒正しく安く落ちこぼれが学園にしがみつくためには、すべての時間を勉強に費やすしかないの。あなたも頑張りなさい。私たちみたいに補習特化の特別クラス行きよ。
Special ed? What the fuck? Special ed? You're not dropping me at special ed. I've worked so damn hard on studying. I spent 2.5 years. I saw snow in Hinamizawa for the first time. And you're telling me that I'm going to be dropped in special ed if I don't do my classes more? Oh my god. In all seriousness, don't really understand what's so bad about that. I mean, she was explaining here, they won't allow you the honor to graduate, and kids can't drop out. But, I mean, they're pretty much spelling out the solution, which is pretty obvious here. Why not just drop out? Now, know there's a bunch of mental issues with Satoko in this timeline. She never really got over Nini because that wasn't really a thing. She never got over her abuse. She has abandonment issues, but she's not really talking to Rika as is, and she's already kind of jealous of her status. But it's not a motive that justifies splitting her in two. Alright, I'm gonna let this play out. Not the full thing because I've already... Yeah, okay. Is Atoko actually stressed out enough to justify her eye twitching twice though? Really? Is she really that stressed because she went into a study hall for one day? I mean, I guess she's not really suited to doing an academics. Like, this is an academic focused school, and she's not suited for it. But I don't care, you shouldn't be that stressed.
ねえリカ、あなた言いましたわよね。
Here we go.
私と一緒に学園生活を送りたい、そう言いましたわよね。ねえリカ、これはどういうことですの？
And here is the birth of someone absolutely unjustifiable in every regard. She is almost as evil as Takano for this. This is the worst thing ever. Because notice how she says, you said you wanted to experience this life together with me. Yes, she did. And she offered you 3 times. But notice the distinction between wanting to experience this life and asking her to come along. Wanting to doesn't necessarily imply that Rika is forced to listen to Satoko's every bell and call when she isn't doing as well as her in school, or when she's like not wanting to do the social activities. It's terrible. Absolutely disgusting. All hojos are the same. Evil, cunning bastards. One chair isn't enough, and there's a whole academy full of them. I'm just waiting for the death match, where after Satoko splitting her in two for this dumb reason, she gets beat up so badly, she's like, oh fuck, maybe I shouldn't have split you in two. They better have a good motivation for her killing the other people, because Rika, okay, I get it. She might have Hinamizawa syndrome, so hence killing Rika would seem justified in her mind. But why the others? Why kill Keiichi? Why kill Reno? Why kill Mion or Shion? For what reason would you kill the other club members? They had nothing to do with this. This is purely a Rika thing to blame, and I wouldn't even say Rika's at fault. She's just wanting to live the normal high school life. And for Satoko to split her in two and maybe even kill other people here because Marika is abhorrent. So Oreo was right. Teppei did nothing wrong. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, everyone.